You know, with all that said, again, this is building and building and building. If it was just, here it is, if it was just tweaked that little bit with McDonald not being the one to say it, if there was more justification to why the governor's acting the way he's acting, or if he were reacting properly, the film is building towards something. I don't know that with Beneath you could ever say that film was building towards something.
So,
yes.
Jumping back to Beneath. Sorry, I was going a different direction. Different question. I was going for a question. Where's Caesar taking the apes and the gorillas and chimpanzees at this moment? Where are they going?
I'm assuming they're going to the control center where the governor is.
Right. I think that's supposed to be the assumption, but I never got that sense. That's why I'm kind of wondering, like, what are we fighting for? We took over ape management, and now we are.
Is it kill all the humans? Is it
kill
release all the apes? Yeah. What is?
I mean, I think we'll know more either end of this week, first part of next. But I really don't know up to this point what they're doing. I don't know where they're going.
That's a really good point, because you don't ever get that sense of, even if this were meant to be that. Let's say that it's meant to be just chaos, just killing, and then in the midst of this, Caesar somehow gets the idea, we need to take ape management. He's been there. He knows where it is. We probably should have seen him, near the landmarks that lead to it, so you could tell that story. But
right.
We don't even. We never once get a true sense of their objective, other than it's time to fight back,
revolt. Right. If the case were to see them revolt and stand up, I would like to see some action inside households. Besides just fighting security forces. If we're just fighting security forces, then I need a sense of what the goal is. Like, where are they going to?
That's true. The households would have been nice, because you could have even, had families cowering inside and with windows, and it could have just been the ape shadows as they go past things and them all looking afraid. There are some missed opportunities with that. I never thought.
Well, we're moving past the point of and I'll use this because I'll use it. We're moving past the point of a people's uprising moment in slavery to a riot that seems unmotivated.
I never thought of it before, but, and I don't think this is a good movie, but the film version of Les Miserables, the musical, at least when they build the barricades, you get an idea of, to an extent, of what they're intending to do. They're going to do this. They're going to wait them out. It tells you these kind of things, and we never do get that sense of where this is going, what the end goal is. Again, Caesar should have said something that told them, we have to do this or we'll always be enslaved.
This is what we're doing. I mean, otherwise he's just a child that's mad that his dad is dead, then he nearly got tortured to death. I mean, we're not.
Well, how dare he be mad that he nearly got tortured?
But I mean, he's bringing these apes up, and we saw their mistreatment earlier in the beginning of the film. But I just need to know what the motivation is right now. And I'm not saying I don't have logic in my head and can follow the script with what I wanted to do, but it would have been nice to have what's happening what the goal is right now.
And there's nothing wrong with that story. If we were to tell the story of an intelligent chimp who's mad that his human father's dead, and he reacts and he leads a revolt, if maybe one of the apes were to grab his arm eventually and pull it. They can't talk, but to pull him back, no. And then to show the dead apes beside him, and Caesar realized, this is wrong. I got to have a plan. This is no different. Anybody out there that is listening to this and maybe is frustrated with us picking this apart, remember that if you watched Game of Thrones, where we were all frustrated at the end when Daenerys just all of a sudden flips a switch and starts blowing everybody away, that was storytelling to me without a plan too. It's the same kind of thing. There's no motivation for what they're doing. You're as lost in your narrative here when you just have characters doing it because it's what the story expects. They need to have a motivation and a reason.
I didn't even think about that, the relationship to Game of Thrones, because we follow that character's journey. And so we can kind of understand what she's doing, but we don't really know.
Right. There was no moment where she had
correct.
a moment of realization that was like, and it's almost like, and to use that as a correlation, I look at that and I think, why didn't they wait? Is it Jorah that died in that? You know, why didn't they, or even her little handmaid, why didn't they kill them at that moment? And that's the final thing that breaks the dam and she goes nuts in revenge of that. If you give her those reasons, it's the same here. If you give Caesar some story why he steps forward and then tells us, we follow that. That's all you need as a story, is to tell me, here it is. And they've missed that moment with Caesar here.
Agreed. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. I think that's good for minute 73.
Yep.
That was 73, right?
That was 73.
What day is it? Is it Wednesday or it's Wednesday?
Wednesday already.
The weird thing, I actually have a Game of Thrones reference in my notes for tomorrow, and I was like, whoa, look at that. I didn't realize, and that's why I was confused on what day of the week it was. I was like, oh, I've got Game of Thrones everywhere. Anyway, 73 in the books. Richard is playing eyebrow games over Zoom, and I will tell you this. Nobody looks cooler than Richard when he raises the eyebrow. Sean tries, and it just doesn't work. Stop.
So I'm having a problem doing because of the Zoom, I'm like not sure what my left and my right is, and that's what I was doing. I was like, what's my, okay, that's my right. That's my right. This is my left, right. Sorry.
That is thrilling podcasting at the minute.
I know, guys.
Left, right.
I'll do it with my pecs tomorrow.
We all look forward to that. And until then, everyone have a great day.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
The minute of the apes. The minute